Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to right. Yelich pulls it down, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. Lindor retired. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that skips in the dirt.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Kyle Higashioka getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
0-1.
And ball one.
1-1.
Fly ball to right. And that ends the inning. On to the third inning. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. That one finds the corner. Strike one. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And that's in the dirt.
Low. That's a ball. Count is full.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. On a line out towards center. Marte pulls that one down. 2 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no
ball,
fair right
strike.
there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. There's a strike at the knees.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Speaking of dingers, he's the 2nd fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And downstairs.
2-2.
Cut out and missed. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And here is Nick Kurtz. And a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him,
0-2.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
On the ground to third, to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. And we're back. Start of the fourth, and now it'll be Christian Yelich. First pitch misses.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Westberg stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. So now the DH spot, Jose Ramirez. Pitch misses, 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and now it's filled up 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one smacked out to left center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Bottom of the inning. Here's Trout.
Now let's go and light the city up. Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is down low. Just missed. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Man at second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's inside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just enough.
Clark to Betts at second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on a mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Higashioka, the next to hit, takes outside. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Raleigh at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Higashioka off of first with 2 away. Popped up. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. Clemens back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. Polanco. Lindor, that's 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Ground ball right side to first. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. One out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tatis waits. Foul ball, still 0-2.
This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but
Tatis runs. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores. One out, runner at second. Now here is Mike Trout, 1 for 2. Ball one there.
Ball. 1-0. That's a ball. 2-1.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. Could be extra bases. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
In the dirt, but kept close. Raleigh whips it to first. They limit the damage. And we're back. And now, Oscar Charleston. That pitch gets the inside corner. Going 1.
That's a ball.
And a slider in there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And there's a ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in. Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Raleigh in his 4th year, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Marte hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Struck him out looking. So now here's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And that's outside. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball down the left field line. Corrals it. And there are 2 down. And now Nick Kurtz.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The 2-run shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2. And that just misses.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. Down. This one is an exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So up next, Jordan Westberg. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Polanco throws to first and 2 away to start the 7th. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramirez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mike Trout. Swings through that.
0-1.
Inside, just missed.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1. That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next to hit, Jorge Polanco. And delivers outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carter snags it for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That one lifted to left. Carter on his way over. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Clemens back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. That one's in there, 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Marte gets under it, drops into the glove, out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Marte hustling after it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now here is Kyle Higashioka. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And there's 1 down. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. And he swings through that one.
It's 0-1.
Popped up. Donovan makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Fastball for a strike. Swung on, broken back, grounder to third. Sends it across to first. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Trout on his horse. Has room, and he makes the catch. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Fought off foul.
Ball.
Carter, the runner at first with 2 gone. One strike away. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball. 2-2.
Next offering is down low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Stays alive. And a base hit into right center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Westburg. Just missed.
Outside.
Outside
That's
low. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one the other way. That's a hit. Coming home. 1 run across. Coming home. He will score.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the 9th. Hard hit, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant.
My dreams, the green twins with your eyes. They all my dreams, the green
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice, round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off, got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws, spitting 24 karat gold. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you, like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, and I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. I won't follow you down today, I know.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's North Carolina taking on Philadelphia.
I'm asking you to stay. I know that now you're too far gone. Last call is over now. Last call is over now. Last call is over now. Last call is over.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Mike Trout.
The right fielder, Mike Trout.
On the corner for a strike, and we're underway.
Ball.
That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll.
Marte.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Chipper Jones swings through it for strike 1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On the ground to first, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it gets by him. Gets off a throw, and he'll pull into second safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Marte sends it to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Denver, now it's the second baseman, Cattell. Marte. That one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. They get the out on Marte. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Now let's go and light the city up.
There's a swing and a miss.
All one's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a new inning getting started. Here's Adley Rutschman. Messina back to work. Sliced hard but foul. Marte on to first. Rutschman retired. Now batting Jarren Duran. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And here comes Bellinger. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. How about that double play?
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but No issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Back here at Coors Field, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that one missing low. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Trout makes the grab, 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In 1 inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Kurtz. And he's out on the tag.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at 3rd, 2 away. In there at the knees. Going to count 1-2. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Skeens, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2023. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now the DH, Evan Carter. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Inside, just missed. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rutschman gathers, throws the first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. On to the fourth. Here's Betts. A little bit low. 1-0. That one missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Turns and fires to Betts. Devers tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Bellinger in a full sprint. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Adley Rutschman will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And misses inside.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Rutschman on at second with 2 down. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth, here's Ketel Marte. That one at triple digits.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And that is out of play. Ripped to short. Whips it to first. They get the out on Marte. Mike Trout now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
This one in the air, right field. Trout on his horse. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still.
Kurtz. And they put the tag on him for the out. Devers now 1 for 1 with a single so far. He was late there. Strike 1.
He's Going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And the righty deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Messina back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. Runner takes off.
0-1's the count.
You got to be
Throw, save, and the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Sack bunt towards third, and that's a foul ball. Man at second. Handles, throws to first, one away here in the fifth. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner edges away at second. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
There's the strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's got it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And Bellinger is out. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low. Ball one. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Pulls that one foul.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish. And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nick Kurtz digs in now. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs.
Ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, and now Chipper Jones. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one just missing inside. And the count's even at 2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Raleigh down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Mookie now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Lifted in the air, right field. They got it for out number 2. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Both 2 in this one. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Santander in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got it. And a nice inning of work there. Back here at Coors Field, and now it's going to be Evan Carter. This one high in the air to left center. Duran settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Ketel Marte up to the plate and fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they add a pair. It's 3-1. One down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. To third, Jones. Gets it to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Adley Rutschman.
That ball foul.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Rutschman retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Duran in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one missing inside. Inside ball 4, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now Evan Carter. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3. And here is Nick Kurtz, 1 for 2. Check swing, and that's a ball. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one inside, and the count 2-1. Late that time, it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And there's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, sort of broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Mike Trout, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. Slider right there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. That's inside. Ball 1. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jones makes the play, and a quick out, number 1. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Outside low, and that's ball 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And that back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Page back to work. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Backed off the plate that time. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Now it's Mookie Betts. Infield shifted to the pull side. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses, and the count now 2-0. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Satchel comes to the plate. Kurtz, they get one, applies the tag, and they get 2. Bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Inside, 1-0. And another ball. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. The 2-1. The other way. Fair ball. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. It's going to fall for a hit. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him. Now here is Cal Raleigh. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter when you're about to.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back and save. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Now snap throw to first. Carter back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That ball's foul.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. He goes down looking. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Ripped into center, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
All over that one right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the 9th, and here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That one not close, and it's a ball and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's down. A base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And there's one away. Here's the throw. And next is the designated hitter, Evan Carter. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Ball 1 there. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the 9th. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just misses with that one.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Just missed.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3.
He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Back to the top of the order now, and here is Mike Trout. First pitch misses. Miller goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Hammered, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
De La Cruz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is fouled back. Trout leads off first with 1 away. Marte, 1 at second, throw to first, safe.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Kurtz has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And takes low for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
That's way outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Raffy coming to the plate now. And he takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low, and that's ball 3. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Jump throw across his body. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that drops in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And there it is. 6-3 our final.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? Terrible thing away. You watch the color just bow to me, a bird was in the face. New guys, they close to me, hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me, while plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the token, shit on the dope. The one that's under arch to go like Mickey D. Them thunderthons, they told me more. them poppy seeds. Mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I. Little baby, that's why I. Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was Simon, y'all. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trick, I'm Keanu Reeves. Roll when they wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country, you then Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon' keep a sicker. And baby, that's why I. Yeah, baby, that's why I.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad mind. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilly sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the. See the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm still kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me really what this advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate au body.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings... Leading off, Jordan Westburg. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Foul ball there. Line drive. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And now the runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throws, safe.
One strike.
No outs. Runner on second. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Corbin Carroll. And he hits a ground ball right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Baltimore.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. Like Billy be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. A mission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the yup, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. And the gang, we had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of the ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any Grammy.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang.
We have sacks and some dirty bands blowing bands out, but I'm still. That's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Roger Clemens. What do we have on him?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Now it's going to be Mookie Betts. That's off the inside corner, and away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
1-2 is the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. And it's fouled away.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tony Clark will hit next. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and that is here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Chop to first. And they tag him out. Chase Headley getting ready to hit. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Slings to first, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Gil Hodges digs in now.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Outside with a breaking ball. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Slider misses outside.
Counts full.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Base hit center field. So a man aboard, Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. That's hard hit on the line. Santander makes the grab. Second inning set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Chipper Jones stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here comes a pitch. Here goes the runner. Ball misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Swing and a miss. Struck him. And we're back. Anthony Santander at the plate. Gibson back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Santander in his 7th season. 30 years old now. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ted Simmons in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one clips the corner.
1-1.
Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carter. And it's caught for the out. Now batting Jarren Duran. Just missed.
1-0.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one misses in the dirt. Got him swinging. Stepping in, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
0-2.
That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Simmons down to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
De La Cruz, I think he got a piece. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Cut on and missed at 101.
No
and it's
balls,
0-2.
2 strikes.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Larkin has it for 1. What a double play that was. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Barry Larkin. Ground ball left side. Larkin gone on the play. So up next, Evan Carter. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it. to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Kipnis stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball. In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it. And we're back. Start of the 4th, and now Tony Clark. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Santander at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Strike. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Clark gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out there to center. Beltran on the move. And he makes the grab. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Durant in position. He's got it. 2 down. So now here's the DH, Tim Raines. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul straight back. Fourth inning underway, no score. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Back foot slider ties him. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. Ball 1, no strikes.
Outside.
To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Gil Hodges now at the plate. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And first offering is fouled off. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Oscar Charleston stepping in now. That's inside.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 2-1. That's 101 at the knees.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. That clips the corner. Carter, only 20 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Here's Mookie Betts now. He is struck out, and he is walked. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Caught in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Anthony Santander. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, these guys, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. It's a leadoff walk,
runner, take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Move to first. Simmons back on a dive. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Relay to third, and he's out. But 1 run is in to score. So digging in, Evan Carter. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Relay throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2.
Back-to-back singles absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Caught up now trying to get to third. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will. And we're back at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Clemens back to work. That one at triple digits.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Beltran hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
And 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Santander into box again. Takes a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a nice job of taking that pitch on the outside the other way and just beat the shift. This guy's not known for using the whole field, but right there he took what was given to him.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Chase Headley. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So up next, Gil Hodges. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Gossage, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Missed with a changeup. And the count even 1-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Tim Raines.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Beltran makes a move towards the gap. Nabs it. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Oscar Charleston. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. On the ground. Tosses to first, and they get Charleston for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So digging in, Evan Carter. And there's the strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, Kipnis. Throws to first, and that is the third. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Anthony Santander. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he grounds one to the right side. Betts whips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Raleigh collects, fires to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And the batter now, Jaron Duran. A changeup missing. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right side, hard hit. To first, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
balls, 1 strike.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 strikes.
Turns and fires to Betts. The tag, and he's out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And first offering is fouled off. O'Day, the tall righty, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. That one hammered center field. Beltran hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2. And that just misses. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And now 3-2. Ripped to short. Over to first. And that'll do it. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And first offering is fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground. Betts tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next to hit, Evan Carter. Just missed.
That's out.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike one.
1-1. Nope, ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jason Kipnis getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1. No, ball. 1-1.
Just
missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2's the count.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Missed.
Headley stands in here, takes
One
ball 1
no
low.
strikes.
Now 1-1. Kipnis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, 2-1. Swung on, belted. Charleston ranging back. And that ball is out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 5-zip.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Gil Hodges, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Clark makes the play, and that all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. O'Day back to work.
Oh, yeah.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike
No
1.
balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now a chance for Tim Raines. Misses inside. And it's 1-0. In the air, left field. And that'll do it.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to wait. You watch the color just fall.
6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. The ride to work for the day. Second option, my boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome and escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work for the make. My lady calling, bugging, fussing. Calling, but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause her husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like struggle. We dance. I'm trying to do the same. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna celebrate the way to the rain. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, book the
fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me capers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it we talk about, we should've called the juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Back in the booth.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Burning in me from within. Concentrated trust on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the rhythms fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world with my guitar up on my hip. That's the story.
Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Braves going up against the Benchwarmers. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That's off the inside corner. And this one is off and running.
One ball, no strikes.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now the number 2 hitter. Ken Griffey Jr. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 1 out, bases empty. That one the other way, and foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's going to be Dick Allen. And that's a fair ball.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Allen off of first with 2 away. Robinson whips it across. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Next one misses. 2-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
On the ground right side, Edman fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Steps on first for the out. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. And Polanco is out. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And there's a foul ball. Junior makes the play, and there's one down. So up next, David Justice. Swing and a chopper out to short. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the 2nd.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The other way, that's a base hit. And that gives Tommy Edman a chance to hit with 2 out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite.
Runner on the go in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Out to short, Robinson. Here's the tag, and he's out. They don't come much closer. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Gibson, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The throw in, and that's a leadoff double.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift.
Oh, that got him.
Batter, take your base.
First and second. No outs. And now here is Harper. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes Junior around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
1-1. 2-1.
This one in the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Harper at first, one gone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He makes the grab. Throw is cut off. Goes to first. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. Cooper back to work. And that's in for a strike. That one the other way. And he's out on the tag. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Robinson whips it to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Junior swings through that one. As he comes to the plate for the second time today. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Jackie Robinson. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And that one missing low. Swings and misses, struck him out. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
That's a little high. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
1-2's the count.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz slings it across. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey gets under it. makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Dick Allen. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Manny Ramirez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Trout makes the grab, 2 down. So digging in, Jason Varitek. 0 for 1 so far. Junior makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's in there. And the count even at 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one pushed foul. And right back to the mound. And Polanco is out. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. A double and a run scored his first time up.
If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Yeah!
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Junior at second with 2 down. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. And downstairs. Line drive and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Edman slings to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Now here is David Justice. Swing and a miss.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Cooper delivers. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Trout makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. And that's downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's down and in. Lifted in the air, out to left. Rains settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. In the dirt, but kept close. And fires in a fastball at 95. Weaver, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. That one missed.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one to first, and he handles it himself for the out. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Has grounded out a couple of times. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside.
Oh,
you gotta be. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Base hit, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have. Easily bit out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field and he executed his plan perfectly.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count. You've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. So up next, Dick Allen, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Late swing fouled off. Kopech deals. Griffey gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. So now a pinch hitter, David Ortiz. Big spot for him here. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. And fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Trout.
Now let's go and light the city up.
Weaver back to work. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
That one misses. 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Line drive caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Polanco stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now,
trying to reach the people and sell my CDs. This is my grind. It's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound
now,
swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now Jason Varitek. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. That's a hit. Now, David Justice.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
They say you win.
1-1.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here comes Bryce Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. That one catches the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Hard hit, right side. Edmonds slings to first. Harper retired. And the batter now, Ted Simmons. That's in there. 0-1. Out to center. Junior settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's strike 1 on Edman. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Tim Raines digs in now. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Carroll makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. First pitch swinging.
This guy's sink has so much
0-1.
drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And they'll do it again. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Stays alive. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he chases that one. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Into the outfield, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get...
Mason Miller taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's Mike Trout. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Checks over to first, back safely. That just misses.
That's outside.
Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
0-2.
2 on, 2 outs. That one out to right. Cruz moving under it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings through that one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Pinch hitter coming on, Trey Turner.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. That to right. Squeezes it. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And in one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle. And that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, David Ortiz. In the air out to center. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score and they've tied it. They'll throw to second.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now Jason Varitek squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Gets down, base hit. Heading for the plate. Relay throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
The first baseman, number 23.
And now the first baseman, David Justice. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Off balance speed. There's one. And that's two. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't for you. You want the stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a #1 hit. Now the bar's been raised.
Mark Davis takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Outside low, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 and 2's the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. First pitch misses.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate.
2-0.
You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. Inside, and the count's full. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
They're not ready to go home. Quite yet.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
Pro Armstrong back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe. Swing and a ground ball. Edmonds slings to first. Now only 1 out remaining. And the batter now, Ted Simmons, trying to deliver as the hero. And a base hit on a line. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. So 2 down. And that is out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. That one in triple digits. Off the plate inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Winning run stands at second and misses inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air to left down the line. Raines should have this one, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Allen tosses across to first. That's the 3rd out. We're in extra. is here. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swings and he breaks his bat. The tag and he's out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity to hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one's in there. 3 balls and a strike. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Left field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He powers that one out of here. And they walk it off in extra. The 5.